Hi guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make pixelated effect in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into applying smart blur, applying cutout filter, vibrance, creating clipping mask, setting the image size, and using index color. Let's get started! So here in our document, I got here an image of this kid, and that will turn into a pixelated effect. So the first step we're going to do here is we're going to create a selection around our subject. So making sure that's selected on that subject layer, go to the menu bar, go to select, and then choose subject. Once we already have this selection, now I'm going to press Ctrl plus J to create its own layer. There you have it. Now, from this layer selected, I'm going to apply here the smart blur. So to do that, going on to the menu bar, go to filter, go to blur, and then find smart blur. So this dialog box will appear for the smart blur setting. So from the radius, because our image has a high resolution, so I'm gonna set this one into amount of 55. Okay, that's high. And for the threshold of 40. Okay, and for the quality, set this one to high. Okay, you can see the effect here on this image over here. All right, so actually that is the effect that will be applied. Right, so once set, hit OK. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. We're going back. The next step we're gonna do here is we're going to apply a cutout filter. So still selected on that layer, go to the menu bar, go to filter, go to filter gallery, and then this dialog box will appear. Now to find the cutout, go to artistics. Under it, you're gonna see the cutout filter. And then for the options on the side, I'm gonna set the number of levels to 8, edge simplicity to 6, and edge fidelity to 1. And then hit OK. All right, now it created this kind of effect on our image. Now the next step here is we're going to add a vibrance. So to do that, going on to the right bottom corner of our screen, find the adjustment layer icon, click this one, and then choose on vibrance. Okay, so from the properties, I'm going to set the vibrance to 100, all right, and leave the saturation there. Okay, there we are. And then right click on that vibrance layer so that it will be only affected to our subject and create clipping mask. Now we're going to get a composite snapshot of the image that we have. So to do that, without any layers selected, I'm going to press Ctrl plus Alt plus Shift plus E. All right, so once I did that, it already have this layer. All right, see this one. That's the composite snapshot of our image. Okay, now the next step here is we're going to create a duplicate layer of this, but in a new document. So to do that, from that layer selected, go here. Here are the layers. You can see here this 4 horizontal lines icon. Click that, and then choose duplicate layer. So this dialog box will appear. So for the document, click on this arrow and then set new. And for the name, I'm going to set this one to filtered layer, right? And then once all set, hit OK. So once I did that, it created a new layer, but from another document. So this is actually our original document, and this one is the new one. Okay. All right. So let's put on the fit screen. Okay. And now the next step we're gonna do here is we're going to remove the background of this subject. So to do that, select it on that layer, go to the menu bar, go to select, and then choose subject. Once we already have this selection, let's go to the add layer mask icon here. Click this one. There we are. Now the next step we're going to do here is we're going to change the image resolution. So to do that, go to the menu bar, go to image, go to image size. Okay. And then under the resolution, I'm going to set this one into this amount of 4 pixels per inch. And then click on resample, click this arrow down here, and then choose on nearest neighbor hard edges. And then hit OK. So the image size will turn into a small size. Now let's go to zoom tool, press Z, and then go to fit screen. All right, so once you have noticed here that the pixelated effect is already applied on our image. All right, see, amazing, isn't it? Okay, now the next step here is we're going to apply the index color. So to do that, going on to the menu bar, go to image, go to mode, and then find index color. Click that. Now Adobe Shop will ask you if you're gonna merge layers. Hit OK, and this dialog box will appear. So from the palette, I'm going to click this arrow down and then choose on local perceptual. For the color, I'm going to set this one to 0 and then move this one going up for us to see the effect that we want on our pixelated effect. I'm increasing the amount one by one. All right, so I will go for 9. Okay, so for the colors, I set that to 9. For the force, set this one to none. Untick the transparency. For the matte, none. Diter, none. Okay, and then hit OK. All right. Now the next step here is we're going to bring back the size resolution of our image. So again, go to the menu bar, go to image, select on image size, and then go to resolutions. From what I remember, the original resolution of this is 72 pixels per inch. And then hit OK. All right, so let's go to the zoom tool again, press Z, and let's go to fit screen. All right, there we are. The effect is already applied. Now, the next step here is we're going to bring this layer to our original document. So to do that, I'm going to press Ctrl plus A to select all the image. There you are. Once the selection is there, press Ctrl plus C to copy it. And then let's go back to original document and then press Ctrl plus V. There you are. Because our next goal here, we're going to remove the white background of this layer. So make sure that you're selected on that layer. Go to the menu bar. Again, go to filter and then choose subject. All right. So once we already have this selection, go here, click on this add a mask icon. There you are. Okay. So once you have noticed here that the background doesn't have a pixelated effect, but it's only applied to our subject or only to the boy. See? Amazing, isn't it? Now let me show you the before and after. So this one is the before and this one is the after. And that is how to make pixelated effect in Photoshop.